Hello, 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 everyone. It is Rachelle. I am back. I know it's been a while, but today I am coming at you with another Whatever Happened To video. And this time we're going to focus on the actor Clark Brandon. So without any delay, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. So Clark Brandon was born on December 13th, 1958 in New York City. He got his acting start in a small role in The Chicken Chronicles, which was a 1977 screwball comedy about a high school senior with a system for everything. Within that same year, Brandon had gone on to multiple television appearances, such as the TV series Family, opposite Christy McNichol and Meredith Baxter, and the TV movie Like Mom, Like Me. Now, he did have a small role in this movie. I do remember him in this movie, and I remember this little movie very well. If you blinked, though, you definitely might have missed him, but he was there. Now, after his debut appearance, Brandon constantly worked, but his bigger break came that year with the role playing Sean Fitzpatrick in the family drama TV series The Fitzpatricks. Now, this show focused on blue-collar workers who were trying their best to raise their family in Flint, Michigan. Clark Brandon had a major role as one of the teenage sons, and he appears in that show alongside Jimmy McNichol and Helen Hunt. Now, one review compared the Fitzpatricks to a modern day version of the Waltons, and the show was well rated, but unfortunately, it didn't gain enough traction to warrant more than one season. Now, after the Fitzpatricks ended in 1978, Brandon went on to a couple of projects, including a 2-episode story arc on Wonder Woman starring Linda Carter, and a role in the Different Strokes spinoff series Hello Larry, opposite McLean Stevenson, Joanna Gleason, and Kim Richards in 1980. He also had another role that seemed promising because it lasted an entire season as well. The show was a sitcom, and it was called Out of the Blue, and it centered on an angel who interacts with a group of orphans. Now, the show starred such heavy hitters as veteran actors Eileen Heckart and Dixie Carter, along with a visit from Robin Williams in his Mork character from Mork and Mindy. Although Out of the Blue had plenty of star power, unfortunately, once again, it was only picked up for one season. It was 1981 when Clark Brandon scored big in the role of Zachary in Mr. Merlin. Now, his character, this kid Zach, he's a carefree type of kid who unknowingly lands the role of the assistant to the famed magician. Now, in this iteration of the Merlin story, the legendary wizard, played by Bernard Hughes, is relegated to being a modern-day mechanic. The show ran for 2 full years. It went on to become somewhat of a cult-like favorite, and it endeared Clark Brandon into the hearts of many more people across the country. Now, after Mr. Merlin ended its successful run in 1982, Brandon once again returned to guest spots on popular TV shows. He did a couple of shows, but the highlight of this period was definitely a recurring spot on, I think, at least 4 episodes of The Facts of Life. This is where he played Eddie. He was Joe, Nancy McKeon's Navy-bound boyfriend. Now, he has industry credits for the screenplay of the comedy film Fast Food in 1989, and his last industry-related credit is as the director of the sci-fi horror film Skeeter, which premiered in 1993 and focuses on a story about a swarm full of mutant mosquitoes. So, whatever happened to Clark Brandon? Well, I'll tell you. Brandon transitioned completely out of the industry and into web development in the 1990s. And since that time, he has discovered a passion for education. Now, in 2018, Brandon retired from a position as the dean of a progressive micro high school in the Southern California area. And Today, he is a project manager at another progressive high school in the metro Los Angeles area, and he is actively involved in marine life conservation efforts. It appears the former actor is settled and happy in his life, and we wish him the very best. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Click to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.